And the Shade Award for 2017 for most shadiest network of them all goes to Bravo. Yes, Bravo for the shade y'all threw at Kenya Child. Y'all have been petty before, but the petty that y'all showed in this episode was just a lot. And let's just go ahead and jump into this. This is Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 10, episode 3, Chateau, Get Down, okay? So it starts off with Cynthia. She's broken up with her Norbit or whatever because he just wasn't the right fit. He was younger than her, and she just wasn't feeling the age thing. And I was like, I don't think you was feeling him either, because you called the man Norbit. So that lets me know you weren't really feeling him anyhow. But hey, if that's what you want to say, then you can say it. That'll be y'all thing, okay? You don't want to admit it. But we are introduced to this new fine piece of frappuccino. Oh, he looks so y'all know I love me a good chocolate man, but I love me a good light-skinned man. Ooh, they just do something to my soul. I don't discriminate in men either, so don't get that wrong. But whoo, that man was fine. Okay. But anyways, she is really trying to just date and keep it going, but she's finding herself really liking this Will guy, and I'm interested to see. This is the guy who they've been saying she's dating and all of that stuff. So I'm interested to see where this goes. He is 10 years. I think he was in his 30s is what they said. So I want to say he's like 39. So he wasn't that far off from her, and I thought that was really good. I felt like they're a good match for each other. He seems very business-minded, and he seems genuinely interested in Cynthia, not for who she is, like for a name or anything, like just genuinely interested in a beautiful woman of age that, you know, has herself together. That's what he was giving me, okay? So Shereé is throwing a birthday party for her mother, and this is going to be her 70th birthday party, so the theme is going to be a 70s theme, which I thought that was cute. You know, 70s and turning 70. That's cute. As usual, Shereé hires a party planner, and I'm like, did we not learn from the last time from Who Gonna Check Me Boo? Where that line like, that's where the line came from. So I'm trying to figure out why. Just stop using party planners, plan them on your own. Like, let's just stop, okay? Because we come to find out at the end of the episode that that's literally what happens. The lady just kind of dropped the ball. Now, I don't know what was going on in between her getting ready for the party and stuff like that, but 3 hours before the party and the girl is not there, I'm like, that ain't no good party planner anyway, because she should be there from rooter to the tutor. That's all a part of your contract when you doing party planning. Like, when I was doing wedding planning, literally I was there the night before, I was there before everybody got there, and I was doing the makeup too, so I was doing everything. So I was making sure that everything was taken care of so that the people who hired me would want to pass my name along because they felt stress-free. And that's what you're supposed to do when you're planning, like when you have a party planner, is to make it stress-free. But to be calling somebody and being like, hey, where are you? We're missing this stuff. People are here. Oh, no, ma'am, you're not going to get your check. No, I'm not going to pay you. That's not what I'm paying you for. But sidebar, so we had previously not seen Shereé's oldest daughter that's not with, oh boy, we had not seen her before, and she is a really pretty girl. So I'm guessing because she should be out of college now, that's probably why we're seeing a little bit more of her. And I'm excited to see more about her story and how she grew up. I really think if they play it right, if Shereé plays her game right, if she does what I think she should do, Shereé could end up with her own Bravo special, showing how her and her kids get over the whole Bob Whitfield thing. Like, I really think they got something there. But because she's just messy enough and she got just enough messy friends that'll keep the season going. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. That's my thought process on Shereé. But who gonna check me, boo? Okay. Basically, she didn't show up and she ended up having to go get everything on her own. But the party still turned out to be extremely nice. I looked at her mother's face. Her mother looked genuinely happy. All the girls come, they all show up, and it was just it looked like a good fun time with friends. Like, literally, it looked like a fun time. So we got Porsha and her sister this episode. They are at odds, okay? She just moved in with Porsha because of the stuff with the baby daddy. Now her and her baby are living there with Porsha, and you can tell there's a little bit of a struggle. Now, her sister is her personal assistant, so you always gonna have that overworked, underpaid type spirit, because most personal assistants are, but they got to be at your beck and call. But then, you know, her sister was like, you pay me little sister salary, you don't pay what you would pay somebody else. She was like, so don't act like I don't take care of you, like I'm not there for you. She was like, okay. So all of this is stemming from Porsha wants to have a brick and mortar shop for her hair company. She wants to actually have a physical salon that people can come in, get the hair that she has, and get their hair done all in one place. And she wants this to happen as soon as possible. She's thinking like 3 months, we can find me a place, we can do this. She's invited her financial advisor and her real estate agent. She got her sister there. So her and her sister are supposed to be going into business together. Now, Porsha is the one that's going to be fronting the money, of course, but she's giving her sister, she was getting 85 and 20 and 15, 85 and 15, or was it 20 and 80? 20 and 80%, something like that is what the sister was going to be getting for being a part of the business. And her sister was like, I'm still a part owner. Like, they just kept getting these little tedious arguments in front of people. Like, this is literally your financial advisor and your real estate agent. Why are you talking about stuff that doesn't need to be talked about in front of them? But to each his own. That's how they work their sistership. It just seems like they probably need to get away from each other. Like, I love my family 100%, but it is very hard when you have to work with family and your expectations are of regular people. Like, your expectations of your family members has to be expectation of family members, and your expectation of people who are literally like, this is all they got, they working for you, this is something else. Family is always going to be a little bit more lackadaisical with doing stuff for you versus you have somebody from the outside. That's just a proven point. But if your sister is taking care of you, I'm not going to mistreat her no matter what. And I want her to get off on her own 2 feet. So I would definitely be like, if this is the business that you want to do, I'm going to invest in it for you. And then you just give it back to me. But I want this to be your thing. I want you to have something of your own. That's how literally that's how me and my family working right now. Like, my brother has his own thing. My brother asks me all the time, so what are you interested in? What do you want to be? Like, what do you want to do? And he'll invest in that dream of mine, but it has to be something I'm really serious about. And I bring to him and he's like, okay, well, what do you need for this? When it came to me wanting to start my YouTube channel, literally my brother was like, okay, whatever you need, like, we're gonna make sure that you have what you need. Like, it was just that type of situation. Like, we want you to grow, we want you to build, what can I help you with? That's how you're supposed to be anyways. You want your family to succeed, especially if you got the means to do it. So yeah, I was just a little bit disappointed in Porsha. Like, her sister left heated. I felt where her sister was coming from, I felt where Porsha was coming from, because I'm still paying you. But let's talk about the real tea. So you just gonna let your sister walk around here with this liner that looked like some little kid did this little liner right here, and you got a full beat face? No, ma'am, Pam. And they kept zooming in on her eye. I was like, oh my gosh, this eye makeup is hideous. I don't know, did she not blend? Did she just take the Maybelline palette and just slap it on her eyes? There was just no, I'm like, baby girl, I know you got a baby, but I mean, your sister got her whole face beat. You could have asked the makeup artist to do a little something for you or something. That would have to be written into my clause. Like, if I'm going to be on this TV show with you, I need a fresh beat every day just like you. Like that. Rules and regulations, okay? Rules and regulations. Whew. All right. Had to let that go. But anyways, the shop is not going to be ready for another 9 months because they still have a lot to work on. And it's just gonna take more than what Porsha thinks that it's gonna take. And I'm glad that they told her the truth, and they weren't hesitant about telling her the truth, that she was not ready, because she was not ready. And that's the last thing you want to do, is get into a business and you can't make it start. Now here's what I was talking about. Polo Tink Tink, Kenya, bless her heart. They had Kenya on the phone. Let me get my other phone. They had Kenya on the phone talking to supposedly her man. Okay, so she calls him up. Please leave a voicemail for blah, blah, blah. Honey, I really love you. I'm so glad we're together. Everything is going great. I'm excited for you. Voicemail deleted. Honey, I really love everything that we're doing together. The dogs are playing. Your voicemail is too long. Please erase and start again. When I tell you Bravo played this like 6 different times of her sitting there going, I'm like, so you have to have a conversation with your man on voicemail? No, ma'am, Pam. First of all, if I call you once and you don't answer, I might leave you a voicemail, but I might not. And if I don't, because I'm sending you a text, hey baby, this and that, click, and I'm gonna go about my business until you call me back. And if you don't call me, like, if you don't call me back, I'll get it that you busy. This is probably the daytime. He seemed, what's his name? Mark seems like he may have some business to take care of, okay? So if he got some business to take care of, he probably can't be sitting up on the phone talking to this woman all day because he still got business to tend to since he's struggling with this whole celebrity thing. Lord help me if I can understand this. The baby got clothes in the closet, just a couple of clothes. It looked like she just went to Target and grabbed, a couple of things from the men's section and just threw them in there to make it look like he living there. But then yet you telling Cynthia that you and him be having sex all the time. I was like, but you can't even get the man on the phone. I'm like, girl, your whole storyline sound like a lie. I don't know. I'm not here for it. What y'all think? You think Kenya telling the truth about this man? Because I'm like, something don't smell right in the kitchen. Something don't smell right. Y'all gonna have to show me. I'm like everybody else now. I need to see some proof, some receipts, some real receipts. I need to see them staying at a house together for a month before I can really take this relationship serious. Because the way they playing it out on Bravo, and I thought, she looks happy. Don't get it twisted. She looks happy. But the whole thing, I just... when she was making them phone calls and kept talking. And it had to be some time period going by because she just kept, hello? Hey, honey, I love you. And I'm so excited. And I just want this to be great. Please hang up and try your call again. I was like, oh, God, that's my favorite. Woo, the shade of it all. The shade of it all. Like, that was just too much. But anyways, last but not least, then we have NeNe. And NeNe, their son, Brett, has, he is huge. I remember, not just, huge, but, he's, a man now. I can't believe that. And he was just a little baby to me on the show. I remember them showing him. And even when they did the flashback, I was like, wow, he is totally grown up. But apparently he's graduated and they're supposed to be an empty nesters, but he's still at the house. But Greg is going through some sort of heart complications, and NeNe just seems to be displaced from the situation. She's acknowledging it, but hasn't really came to what we say, just hasn't really came to accepting the fact that this could really, something really bad is going on with her and Greg, and that she really needs to take time to really focus on that. But apparently Greg has said that everything is cool, go about your business. I want you to have fun with your girls, because she still goes to the party, Shereé's party in the mid. Now I don't know if the way they replayed it was as though all of this was happening in a chronological timeline. Greg got sick, Cynthia came over to see about Greg, they talk about going to the party, they go to the party, but you never know with Bravo. This could have been some days in between then, and that's why she wasn't. Because I was like, when somebody goes to the hospital, I'm trying to be up, I'll be up in the bed with them. I don't care who it is. When my brother went to the hospital, I was up there, laid out, had a blanket, had them bring me socks. That's how I am. If my close family members, they go to the hospital, I'm literally up there, because I don't want nothing to happen to them and me not be there. So maybe that's just me. I'm over dramatic, but I'm that family member that you walk in and I'm laying up in the bed with them like I'm sick. Yeah, that's me. So I can understand having a spouse and not being there for my spouse. That just didn't really set well with me. But hey, to each his own. Everybody has their own thing. So whatever. I just hope that Greg is okay, and that NeNe is able to kind of cope and deal with her feelings and really be there for him in the way that he needs her there. And maybe this is the way that he wants. I don't know that. I don't know what's deep and personal in the relationship, but it did seem like she was struggling with her feelings about this as well. So yeah, that's the whole episode. Everybody's part. They came a little bit better than last week, but I'm interested to see next week's, because they're bringing Kim Zolciak on, and of course her and Kenya got issues, so we get a chance to see unhappy Kenya back again. You know how she is, and it's gonna be interesting. I'm here for the next episode. Hopefully it just don't be where y'all know how they do us, where the previews be lit and then the real episode that come out don't be shit. Yeah, I hope that they don't do us like that. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And as always, hit the notification bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. And check out the rest of the playlist if you've missed a couple weeks, so you can backtrack and get caught up. And I'll catch you guys later. Mwah. KK, bye.